Pete Rose's Guide to Online Gambling will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you the following program, which no one is betting on.
Okay, Mr. Jeremy. 3, 2...
Wait, stop the execution.
Oh, great Scott! What is it this time?
You know how the governor has the right to pardon prisoners before they are executed?
Yeah, so?
Well, how do you know he hasn't tried to pardon me?
Well, the phone hasn't rang all day, and the guards told me there were no letters in the mailbox, so...
What about email? Maybe they sent my pardon to my email account.
Yes, well, I suppose you have a point. Run along and find out. And be sure to bring back a copy of the email to me.
Warden, he's been in jail for years. He doesn't have access to an email account.
Lynch, why didn't you let me know before he ran out the door?
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hop This Get Online. Today's show is all about the thing that allows us to be here together right now, the internet.
Oh, boy!
Buzz, what are you doing now?
Just 25 minutes left until my prayers are finally answered. I can't wait!
What are you talking about? What's going to happen in 25 minutes?
About a week ago, I was surfing the internet when I came across an online auction. After searching for a while, I finally found the perfect thing to bid on.
Oh, really? What was that?
A new, improved cast for How This Get Online. It says here that these kids won't goof around like yous guys, and they are guaranteed to do whatever I say.
Buzz, you can't do that. We earn these positions fair and square. We all went through a rigorous tryout.
Well, we shall see about that.
Have you guys noticed that Flem's meatloaf has tasted a little different lately?
Yeah, come to think of it, it does have a new texture to it.
Hey, Flem, what have you changed your meatloaf recipe?
Well, kids, thanks to the wonderful world of the internet, I now have a new meat supplier.
I know I'm going to regret this, but where do you get your meat from now?
Bob'sRoadkillReserve.com. They have the absolute best deals this side of the slaughterhouse. Class! As you can see on the board, today's lesson is about the internet. Now, does anyone have a favorite website? Yes, Beth?
Well, obviously, my favorite site is Revlon.com. I get all my beauty tips from there.
Better look elsewhere.
Evan, how about you?
Well, sir, my favorite is SportsIllustrated.com. I get caught up to date with all my sports, and I especially like the swimsuit issue.
Okay, what about you, Tracy?
Well, I like your personal website the best.
What? How did you find out about that?
I especially like the part where it says that you cry at the end of Bambi, and the part where it says you still live at home with your mother.
Why wasn't I an astronaut like Mommy wanted? Now, Eric, for your detention, I want you to copy pages 35 to 5,492 in this dictionary.
But, sir, why should I do that? With today's technology, I could easily just find a copy of this dictionary on the internet and print it out. The internet was developed so students and principals like ourselves wouldn't have to waste our time in detention all afternoon.
Well, Eric, I'm not one to mess with a perfectly laid out system. Now go run along to the movies or something.
Really?
I said beat it. Get out of here and have some fun.
With principles like that, who needs rules?
Then he tells me that he's bidding on a new cast to replace us. I'm telling you, we have to act fast.
Oh, man, Buzz might have us this time. According to Buzz, we only have about 20 minutes to figure out a way to stop him.
I've scanned my brain trying to come up with a plan. I'm clueless.
You were clueless way before this problem came up.
Oh, whatever, Mr. Genius. What do you propose we do?
Tracy, I'll have to think about it. Right now, I just don't know.
I guess we now know what the phrase of the week is. Funny, It kind of sounds familiar.
Oh, my dear Megan, I am the bearer of good news. Frankie and I have decided to turn you free.
That's great news. Blue skies, Flemmy burgers, boys. I can't wait.
There's just one little catch, Megan.
Oh no, what's that?
Well, you know how websites have those nifty little polls? You know, the ones that ask a question and then give the visitors choices to choose from?
Yeah? What about them?
Well, this laboratory recently got its own website, and we put a poll online to let people decide whether or not to get released.
Great. No one wants to see a poor, innocent girl like myself trapped like a lab rat for the rest of her life.
Well, we shall see about that. Until then, just sit back and relax. This won't hurt a bit.
Live from the Megamix Studios in Austin, Texas, it's time for the world's favorite game show, Prize Ball. And here's our host, a man who met his first 3 wives online, Wink Smiley.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Johnny. Hello, world, and welcome to another installment of Prize Ball, the show that gives you 3 strikes or you're out. Johnny, put down the shot glass and introduce our first victim.
Well, Wink, she's 14 years old. She's from Las Vegas, and she gives new meaning to the word conceited. Let's give a big round of applause to Beth St. Martin.
Hello, Beth, and welcome to Prize Ball.
Thanks, Wink. My brother Sam has told me such good things about your show.
Are you kidding me? I mean, why wouldn't he? Before I get myself into trouble, let's start the game, shall we?
Let's go.
Okay, Beth, here's your first question. What downloads faster, a 14.4 modem or a T1 line?
That's easy. A T1.
Correct. Here's question 2. What does the E in email stand for?
It stands for electronic.
Right again. Folks, she just might do it.
Sam, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Sammy, we're kind of in the middle of a game here.
Sorry to interrupt, Wink. The producer told me to give you this piece of paper.
Okay. Thank you, Sam.
No problem, Wink. Good luck, Beth.
Well, it seems that the producer has changed our final question. That's weird. He wrote it out in blue crayon. Oh, well. Beth, are you ready?
Ready to win, Wink.
This is for all the marbles. Please describe every function of a Pentium 133 motherboard in less than 5 seconds.
What?
Darn. Sorry, Beth. You didn't win our grand prize.
What kind of question was that?
And as I'm sure Samuel let you know, as always, our losers get a bucket's worth of phlegm soup du jour.
Soup to what?
Well, smells like Phlegm's having cream of tuna fish today over at the old cafeteria. Regardless, Beth, Johnny will tell you what consolation prize you will be taking home with you. Johnny?
Oh, Beth, you are now the proud owner of this handsome 286 personal computer. 64 kilobytes of disk space and a 14.4 modem. Sorry, no mouse is included. This prize package is valued at $15. Back to you, Wink.
Thank you, Johnny, and we'll see you all back here next week on Prize Ball.
Don't go away. Help This Get Online. We'll be right back.
Your alma mater football team just defeated State College 21-10.
Gee, Tracy, we don't even get the game on television here. How did you find out the score of the game?
On the internet, Dad. It's so easy for people to find out anything at a click of a button these days. It makes me wonder how you could bear growing up without it.
Well, Tracy, you see, when Dad was our age, they didn't have indoor plumbing, let alone the internet.
Well, guys, only 50 minutes left until we have to go back to our normal, boring lives.
Chores, homework, school. Man, I wish we could stay here.
Hey, guys! Why the long faces?
Buzz, don't act stupid. You want to replace us.
Oh, that! Come on, Megan. That was just a joke. Man, you kids really need to lighten up. You guys should know that I would never want to replace such a stellar cast like yourselves. If I did something like that, I'd be the laughingstock of Hollywood.
Oh, no.
Has Buzz gone crazy?
No. It's just the part of the show where we slip into another dimension, into a type of world where there are certain situations that just don't compute. We are entering the...
Dude, snap out of it. This is just the introduction to the Yeah Right sketches.
Now, Beth, this is the third straight day you've been in detention. What are you in for today?
Well, sir, for science class, our teacher asked us to go online and play Mortal Kombat with our friends to learn the relationship between man and beast.
Well, that sounds like a perfectly good assignment. How could you mess that up?
While all the rest of the kids are wasting their lives playing video games, I found that searching the internet for great works of art and priceless pieces of literature can be exhilarating.
Young lady, no wonder your teacher was upset. Don't ever question your authority figures. They know what's best for you. Now here's $50. I demand you go to the store and buy the newest Sony PlayStation game so you can work on your hand-eye coordination. Now go on, run along.
But sir, don't you have any boring homework assignments to work on? How about letting me copy the thesaurus by hand?
You heard me, young lady. Get out!
Hey, Dad.
Yes, Kevin?
When are we going to get out of the Stone Age and get something to replace this Pentium 3 computer? All the kids at school are making fun of me.
Well, Kevin, I'm glad you brought that up. Your mother and I were gonna wait for your birthday, but what the heck. Here you go, Kevin. A brand new used typewriter. It doesn't even have correction tape.
Wow, thanks, Dad. You guys are the greatest parents a kid could have.
I can't believe this.
What's wrong, Tracy?
I've been surfing the web and emailing for more than 10 minutes, and I have yet to get disconnected.
The nerve! How does an internet service provider expect us to not download anything if we have functioning connections? The least they could do would be to bog down the connection speed.
I know. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can disconnect and then try to reconnect. Then we can pray for a busy signal.
Goodbye.
We'll see if that does the trick.
Welcome.
Aw, man.
Oh, Megan, again I am the bearer of great news. The results of our online poll for your freedom are back.
I hope my fans voted to keep me in this creepy laboratory so I can be treated like a guinea pig. I was finally getting to become good friends with Frankie here.
Like I said, it's good news. 98% of those who voted want you to remain chained to this table for the rest of your natural life.
Wait a second, you have it all wrong. This is a Yeah Right sketch. You're supposed to let me go free.
Not anymore. Reality is back. See you around.
Okay, I found the auction that Buzz has bid on.
Oh, good. Can you do anything to take it off?
I guess the only way we can stop Buzz from replacing us is to outbid him on the new cast. Then once we win the auction, we'll thanks, but no thanks.
That's a great idea.
Only one problem. Look at how much Buzz has bid.
Wow, Buzz must really want us gone if he wants to part with that much money.
I know. How are we ever going to come up with that much money?
Don't look at me. I don't know what to do. Kevin, you set me up on purpose.
Oh, please. I have more important things to worry about than getting you glooped.
Hey, Flem, do you ever go into online chat rooms?
Well, kids, I did once. I went into cooking chat room, but that's never gonna happen again.
Why? What happened?
Well, we were exchanging meatloaf recipes, and when I typed in my recipe, not only did I get kicked out of the chat room, but my computer blew up.
Oh, that's too bad. What did you do with your fried computer parts?
What do you think's in the meatloaf?
Yeah, exactly. Anyone care for some memory chips?
Okay, Samuel. 3, 2...
Stop! Wait, I have just one last question before I go.
Oh, gee whiz. What is it this time?
Well, sir, I just wanted to know if all these horrible things that I read on the internet about you are true.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, I was reading some posts on alt.home.jail last night, and it seems as though you start your day by watching Sesame Street in the prison lounge every morning. Is that true, sir?
Well,
It also said...
Hold it right there, young man. I'm going to get to the bottom of this little prank. You can run along now. Go on, get out of here.
Warden, why did you do that? You know good and well that we don't have internet access here in jail.
Well, only 10 years, 8 months, and 2 days before I retire.
Oh, boy. Go, T-Biscuit, get your butt in gear.
Dad, what in the world are you doing on my computer?
Beth, I just bet my life savings on this horse, T-Biscuit, to win today's Horseshoe Derby.
You what?
Well, the internet makes it so easy for people like myself to just enter my credit card number and wager on anything, like this race.
Dad, that's my college money you're playing with.
Well, don't worry about it, dear. If I win, we'll be so rich you won't need to go to college.
Here they come down the home stretch. T-Biscuit and Lucky Charm are neck and neck.
Come on, T-Biscuit.
30 yards to go. T-Biscuit in the lead by a nose. Coming down to the wire. And wait a minute. Lucky Charm pulls ahead and Lucky Charm wins this year's Horseshoe Derby.
Dad, how could you risk my future like that?
Beth, dear. Oh, you better start saving for college. I hear that 7-Eleven's hiring.
Well, Buzz, we picked up our last checks and alerted our schools that we'll be coming back. I guess that's it.
I can't believe this day has come. My wish was finally answered. In 30 seconds, this show will have a new cast. Before you kids hit the road, do you want to see who will be replacing you?
Why not? I couldn't feel any worse.
Those losers are taking over for us? No way!
Yeah, Buzz, I don't think you're going to find anyone as beautiful and as charismatic as me.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, what are we going to do?
Megan, I don't know.
Oh no! You dirty kids! You ruined my computer! My dreams of a new cast! Ruined!
For the first time ever, I'm glad Gloop exists.
Looks like your dreams were disconnected, Buzz.
How'd This Get Online has been an out-of-memory production. Boy, Out of Memory is right. I can't wait to forget such a horrible production.
Man, can you believe that we almost had to go back to school? And all because Buzz wanted to replace us with kids off an internet auction.
Well, thank goodness for Buzz's edition of the phrase of the week. If it wouldn't have been for the gloop falling on his computer, we would have been out of here.
What are you kids still doing here? Ain't you done enough damage for this week?
Buzz, if you despised us that much, why did you hire us in the first place?
I just don't know.